She follows out and takes just a deep breath of the later afternoon air. Hmm. So where is this park you were talking about? It could not be this place.
No, it's, we have to go around the building.
I do not think I've ever seen trees or rocks that are this brightly colored. Even from where I come
Yeah,
from.
I've been trying to get those changed back to their normal colors. Wizards.
She just kind of puts her hands in her pockets. That is not normal here. Or it is
No,
normal here.
well, it is normal here. I would really rather it not be normal. It's much prettier when it's, it's normal colors of the trees and everything. It's really nice.
Have you ever wondered where all these stones come from?
The stones, like, over there?
These rocks, the walls of the buildings that are made out of stone. All of them came from somewhere.
I've always kind of wondered.
There's a shady individual in the corner just kind of shuffling by.
Here.
Jane seems to be looking around and just, she's not saying too terribly much, but she's enjoying herself. She holds the hand up to the bough of the tree and just kind of gently lets the leaves sit in it. Are you,
I made this place myself.
this whole place? Really?
Mhm. Yeah,
I know you
I
are
planted all the trees.
a magister, however, I am not aware of what, how much all of this stuff is affected by you.
I had a lot of time on my hands, and I've always wanted to help the city. And this seemed like something simple to start out. And yes, I know it's an entire park, but I dream big.
The whole park is simple. What would you say is complex then?
I mean, I now run like charity events and stuff, which are kind of boring, honestly.
Charity events. That sounds, well, apart from being nice, rather dreadful.
I mean, they're fun when, like, the big one that I help run is I organized a tennis tournament, which was a lot of fun. And I've got a ball coming up in honor of the tennis matches was in honor of the last magister before me, and the ball is in honor of his husband, who both died to a dreadful individual named Nazgul.
I'm sorry to hear that. Did you know them?
Not too well, but they were nice, and they deserved better.
Keyana, she kind of puts her hands to her chest and just looks at you with a little concerned. Are you alright? There seems to be an air of discomfort? Something wrong?
Um, not discomfort. I You intrigue me. And
She tilts her head. I'm not sure how to think about that. I'm aware
it's
that abnormal and not really.
I think you're wonderful.
I'm not a whole person. That is alright.
I mean, it's okay. It's not a big deal.
It is not a small deal either.
But it's something manageable.
Manageable in what way? You are aware that this is Keyana, do you know the extent of what it is that afflicts us?
Not particularly.
It is not entirely manageable. Our entire lives are tied to the trees. That is the burden that we carry. So to say it is no small matter, I'm sorry, but I do not think that you understand.
I didn't mean it as it is no small matter. I mean it as you're not alone in dealing with it.
She just furrows her brow at that.
I'm sorry if I've offended you or in any way. I'm not the most eloquent with my words currently.
That is alright. I'm sorry if I sounded angry or... There is a lot of stress involved, and I'm trying my best to stay as far away from it as possible. That way I do not have to worry about it at all. And I'm sorry if you had no way to know.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe this will help. She holds out her hand and it kinda glows with a little bit of green energy, and out of the ground comes a small plant. Grows up to about her height, and she plucks one of the petals from it and hands it to Keyana. It's rather large and wide, and she turns her head and looks away and just says, for your eyes or something.
She'll take the petal and she'll just kind of feel it. Thank you.
I did not mean to upset you.
I didn't mean to upset you either.
That is funny. Then it is okay then.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you wanted to show me?
Actually, yeah. I've got. She'll start to walk towards the fountain. And she's going to sit down. I always come here when I need to think. The sound of the water always calms me down, despite my mild aversion to it in large quantities.
Do you have a problem with what they are?
I'm not the greatest swimmer.
I have not tried since this transformation. I think at this point I might float. I'm not sure, that is only conjecture.
I've been meaning to plant more flowers around here.
I could make a suggestion if you would like.
Absolutely.
Over there, you could have some small shrubbery. You should grow the grass here. Allow it to get away from this wizard color. There are also some other interesting plant types. I'm sure you have noticed. You were in Willowville, yes?
Yeah. Everything's very, very interesting there.
It is hard to say that I can look at the normal tree and think that it is unique anymore, but that is the truth. When I see a normal tree or a normal flower, they are all unique. So I think that you can put something that is commonplace, or you could put something that is spectacular. Either way, it'll shine here. This is a very nice place you have made.
Thank you. If when you visit you'd like to help me,
Visit plants?
yeah. If you'd like.
Ever think about it?
Alright. And if you want to swap books again sometime,
Such.
I
can definitely do.
maybe we can meet on the beach and I can bring some stuff from the bakery.
Was the beach? You say it is quiet?
It's quiet and away from my friends who continuously
They are nice over there. Yes, loud.
They're wonderful, but they're a different kind of energy.
I'm glad that you agree that there's a special sort of I don't know, calm, relaxing feel to just either one or two people.
Yeah, there's when you're by yourself or just like with one person, everything feels different than when you have a group of people. It feels easier.
Yes, like there's a constant struggle for being the top voice when you're among more than just two people, and that is...
It's more of a tug of war than a back and forth.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad that you understand. She places her hand on the side of the bench, and you notice that there's a little bit of a green shifting in between the grass and the roots, and something starts glowing around her feet. She just takes a deep breath and sighs.
Keyana will place her hand right next to Cheyne's and just barely they're like just barely touching, and she'll like lean on it a little bit.
Her ear would like twitch at that motion. She would like look down to the side at it.
Keyana gently would like place her hand on top of Cheyne's. Keyana's face is bright red. Like tomato.
She seems to get a little uncomfortable from the touch, but not for the reason you might suspect. It's more of a... It seems like a deeply ingrained response
Huh.
to being close to someone. You've noticed this whole time she's stayed at least 3 or 4 feet apart from everyone. Even on the bench when she sat down, she made sure to sit on the far edge of it away from you.
And she'll like retract her hand and sorry.
Sorry, there's after so many years of not being able to be near people because, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I would prefer if you did not. She says it in such a way that it's gentle, not meant to offend or anything, just it would clearly make her more at ease.
Keyana moves back over a little bit. Breathes, trying to steady her heart. Her beating so goddamn hard.
A moment passes, and it seems like she's just sitting there, enjoying the breeze and coursing that little bit of magic down through her feet into the floor, into the soil, doing whatever she's doing. You're not entirely sure what, but she seems to be very much at peace.
Keyana's just kind of got a thousand. She's trying to figure out what she should do, if she should do anything. She's just awkward. You awkward lesbian.
She opens her left eye and looks over at Keyana.
Keyana's like, just. She, like, rubs her hands together every once in a while. It's just like.
Used to see Manish. Is there something that I did or said there or something?
She like turns herself like 45 degrees so she can like look at Cheyne, and she's like brings her hands and she's like, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't worry. She brushes her hair back, which hasn't fallen back in her face at all. She's nervous tick. I think you're really cute.
She kinda stares at Keyana, looks down, looks back up at Keyana, looks down, looks away.
Keyana just like stares up at the sky.
If it is not too much to say, Majesty, you will not have bed yourself.
Thank you.
She just looks down.
That sounded stupid. Never mind.
No, not at all. I'm just awkward.
I can tell. You are not alone in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, if that wasn't as obvious as a truck coming down the street.
Thankfully, there are none of those around right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me, I think there was a mistake that was made. If you don't mind if I correct that.
Go ahead.
And she'll slowly place her hand on top of yours.
If Kiana's face could get any redder, it would. And she just smiles.